shoot so many times.
TJ opens the double and Newman to this roster. He'll be trying to pop takeover, but it's going to be against a very fearsome SMD G duo. And honestly, there's just no real openings on this Thieves side. You've got talent everywhere. You don't really give the edge to Breach in any position.
Yeah, and Easy Mac talked about it. It's a resurgence of aBeZy. Obviously, MPC is a big part of that, but he has been such an impact player. And then, I mean, just their 2, 3, and 5. Like, if there's one critique with this team, it has been a very tough stage 4 with who they have played. They've played Faze twice, G2, and Optic, right? Those are their 4 games, 3 of them coming in the minor. They're at a 50% win rate in Hardpoint, so like that could still be better. But their 2-3-5 is so good.
So good.
So good that you just think this roster should be able to win around 50 to 60% of their hardpoint.
Does it have you thinking about some of those peak Phase rosters?
Yeah, no way.
So good in 2-3-5.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It seems like that's where they're at right now with, I think, more potential to improve in Hardpoint than maybe those old Phase teams, certainly. Just because the ceiling we've seen with this particular squad, or especially a Scrap and HyDra team. Speaking of Scrap, he's on 4 straight currently as they'll lock down the middle part of this P2. Some pressure is going to come from the backside, and it's going to be HyDra trying to deal with that. He's not able to deal with it from the back. Niem will try to do it from the front, but they'll lose the tail end of this hard point, so it's thinking about the rotation now.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're going to get pushed out towards roof side. There's nobody towards the back, not blocked in spawn. So Boston do a good job behind Afro, able to get in this P2 and split this time. So 10 seconds left, all about the rotation. HyDra already here. He's got aBeZy right next to him, and then Scrap and Niem just making sure there's no funny business on the other side of the map.
aBeZy will fall. HyDra will need to pick up the double, and he's able to do that. Still people pushing, but now the reinforcements are now up to the second line of defense. Niem will be the point. HyDra's back off spawn, trying to get into the action, and from the back line, Scrap getting a kill for you. Scrap and Niem both able to find a kill. Time will stay to Thieves.
I mean, the fact Niem gets one there is massive. And you continue to see, like, there's players dojo when they're spawning up for Thieves. They're watching, like, the full flank. They're thinking someone's going to be taken around. That has not been the case. Boston Breach, they've just been running through the front, now starting to pinch to the middle cut. Well, Afro's going to get 2 again, so you're splitting the time, hanging on to this lead.
They've done a good enough job with a couple of big breaks and turned into significant time. This is the one-on-one on the other side, thinking about next. TJ is able to win that with a nice stun. So no one forward really for Thieves. One out from will be Afro, and for Boston, he's able to pick you up one and kind of cut the rotation off for Thieves for now. Roof side, so it's going to set up a pinch here for the squad. Scrap is able to get to it. Niem literally spawned up roof and just ran straight to the hard point.
Yeah, right. There was so much pressure just through the middle of the map and towards the back. The players just had to win those one-on-ones. You don't. If you're breached, then TJ's left alone, and that's a little bit too easy of a break. But as soon as I say that, Spart's going to find a double, and it is just chaos on P4.
As the dust settles, Niem just trying to get back to full HP. Does that and beautifully chows. Thieves just looking for their first kind of consistent hold. It's been broken up for the most part by Breach breaks.
Yeah, I mean, Breach have actually played this like pretty well. Like, they're kind of catching them off guard a bit, just even at that last P3, just in the front over and over again until TJ takes a route to flip the spawns. But in the end, after this first set, it's still going to be Thieves in the lead.
Looking at their biggest lead, and they'll try to turn it into more. A big second P1 about to pop, or an aBeZy's POV as he takes the route, and, well, he's got a chance to behind enemy lines, doesn't end up flipping out spawns.
Yeah, I like that from Afro, right? Because he puts a couple of shots in, and you saw what aBeZy was trying to do, just sort of, all right, did he go all the way through? Right, just trying to waste time, maybe have a spawner looked at him, and Afro's just like, I'm going to take the fight to him. He's on 16, leading the lobby right now, so that just lets them know, all right, everything is in front of us. But that is still tough to deal with as Thieves now on the hill.
And you kind of said it seemed like Breach were, I mean, not unorthodox, just kind of flood heavy, maybe doing what Thieves didn't expect. I'm curious now, the second set of rotations important, if Thieves maybe make adjustments to deal with that.
Yeah, well, a big part of that's going to be getting spawns, and right now they don't have that, so Breach, they're able to find 4 kills in a row, get this scrap time, about to have another lead change. But now you got to deal with this rotation, and well, it's going to be 3 dead. You push through the back, and well, those spawns are going to flip 7 all the way out.
Beautifully done. aBeZy after his first kill. Good job just staying alive. But yeah, a friendly spawn will pushing up this lead again. Thieves in control. Let's hear the comms out from Thieves.
Out the back here. Got it back, guys.
You know weak.
Couch isn't going to the back. Nice, guys. Nothing in the back still. Challenge, purge, one shot.
Purge, one shot, count as free. Fucking 3 on time.
I got. Nice.
Out help me. Out
take your time.
teach. 2 on
Take your
top.
time,
Not trying, count. Missing 1.
Yeah, I got stun in the back.
Mid.
Take your time.
Front couches. Afro.
Take your time, Ernie.
Just sitting front couches.
On time, weak. One out weak. There's 2 on time, 1 in broken. Yo, 1 out. Nice. 1's in couch. Nice. 1 front now.
1 more.
Weak. Spart that.
Nice.
I'm blocking front.
No cams fast.
Yeah, I'm going fast.
They don't spawn gold. I think
They're gonna be here. They're gonna be here.
Nothing challenge me off.
I'm watching here, Outer. Outer dead.
Nice, guys.
Outer again, weak.
Outer, how do you dead?
Nice, guys. There's nothing mid. Yo, Mika. One shot P1 on me.
Got him.
We're missing.
That's it.
They're gonna be dope side.
I'm trying. He could just want to patio.
I can
I'm
block.
down. I got naded. Going outer right now.
Watch out.
Two outer, one outer, walk up. Nice.
I'm blocking Doge.
Yeah, I have it.
There's nothing that side. Nothing that side yet.
That's fine.
Nothing that side.
Are you at maps?
Wait, fucking leave him.
Afro from maps. He's
What's their
pinching
side?
Doge.
You have time or no?
Watch out my Doge pinch.
I didn't even Mika.
I spawn here.
Nothing
We're
Doge.
good.
Mika.
Cams on me. Cams 2.
2 cams. Nice, last 2 cams. Hard kills.
Outer,
Nice, last guy.
help.
I'm soaking.
Make sure you run.
I'm rotating
Chance that he
from
does
here.
iron.
He just saying
Come on back up. Come on back up and get mid.
Yeah, I will.
Outer.
Nice. There's nothing else. Nice. Could be map.
They're gonna be new.
I'm going mid fast.
Where you at?
They could be in
Hold
7.
on,
They could be in 7.
I don't see anything in blue.
Could be in 7.
I'm waiting on you guys.
Okay, go under.
Yo, server Afro, one shot in server. Look at
Go
your
under.
bullet.
I'm 2 on ult.
He's behind the desk.
Go on the desk.
bullet.
2 on ult. Go on right.
I like the comms a lot. A lot of good small talk, a lot of good call out with spawns, and this is the biggest lead they've enjoyed. Finally got that stronghold they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, again, at that P3, Boston just kept trying to just go to the front. You watch the mini map, and there was always somebody from Thieves like watching the pinch through dojo. It just never happened. They finally, when the fights from the power positions with the spawns, are able to turn into time. But Boston, I mean, you see where they have them spawning with this setup, so a chance to get right back to the game. And Spart has a double.
That was so funny when, like, after we watched that for so long, even Neum the one time after 2 died, he's like, they're gonna be dojo. I'm looking at the map, I'm like, they're not.
They're not, yeah. Somebody else was like, no, they are not.
Yeah,
no, we're good.
I think it was Scrap as he cleared it.
It's like, no.
Whatever they were expecting was not the case. But the fact is, they got a big stronghold there, and that's what pushed up this lead. There was a decent chunk there for Breach with the tail at a time, seemingly going the way of the Thieves with a couple of gunfight wins.
When we were on board with Spartan, you're fighting and he's finding kills. P2 just feels like you have to be able to convert that into more time. Like with that setup, it just has to be better for Breach. That was their chance to get back into the game.
Not back in it, but not quite out of it yet. Scrap is doing 360s and picking the way of Thieves. Only good thing for Breach, yes, you do have those left side spawns, but the fact is, you can't allow Thieves to get 20, 30 points here. Right. Or the comeback's gonna be so difficult.
I think they might with this setup, and we've seen teams sort of turn P1 into a money hill.
I think it was Optic in the last major when you and I were casting that. I think we saw them do like 3 different like full 60s on this P1. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and I think teams like some of the spawns, some of these hills, it's just like they are easier to break or at least make, I don't know, messy, where if you get into a good P1 setup, it just feels you have lockdown spots. There's so many headies behind. You have these guys with M15s, and this has been perfection.
Yeah, it's like step 1 is getting to that heady as the team trying to break. But yeah, if you've got someone pushed up to that and hardpoint time, yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all.
Window, then make cut. It's just you're hoping to nade.
You gotta win like 3 layers. It feels like to get out to the point. Up nearly 100. One more break, and this one is done. Hasn't happened quite yet though. Spart will be the last one standing for now, and it's off to the races for people to get back to this in battle. Thieves grouping up for one last hit. Gonna try to call ball game. The nade's gonna slow it down from Spart. The gunny's gonna slow it down from Spart. Breach looking at one of their better holds early in a hard point. The unfortunate part is that they're gonna have to do this a whole hell of a lot longer.
And well, I think, aBeZy's going to fall off the map. And this always is what happens. You need like 1 point, you slow things down, you try to take routes. But I don't know if you're going to read this. Neum spawns behind enemy lines, and TJ's thinking, I have this blocked. So Neum might call a game here. Yeah, it's just going to be a one-on-one. They're going to have no idea. He gets this kill, game is over. And well, Spart's going to win it though. HyDra's there for the trade, and it is all good. Breach's going to have no idea.
I didn't realize
it just comes down to the day. That's Sunday. Well, can you get there and can you execute on that day?
Listen, I don't think the expectation needs to be the win every tournament, but they should be a team that's getting into the top 3. These like top 6s and not making Sundays, I don't think should ever be a thing with this roster anymore.
Right, yeah,
it should not be.
No.
But it was last year, so that's why
yeah.
we'll see. TJ gets cut down. That puts us into the 2 versus 2.
I mean, this is a 4-on-2. You got the opening first 2 kills. I mean, there was a trade in there from Scrap, but these are the rounds that Breach you just have to win, and you might not.
1 versus 1 now. Purge not able to snap. He'll get caught and dropped.
So there's going to be some changes. The Paris roster, still a lot of changes. So this is going to happen, but like if you're a team like Boston.
Well, a bunch happened to Optic though, and that's not a new team.
That's true. Yeah, I was more thinking Paris last match.
Yeah, but we saw it in the Hacienda as well in the first series. Neem gets a little bit of flinch and can't hit the snipe. Just thankful, I think, to be alive. aBeZy will find one to keep the numbers there.
That's
as
another,
Neem hits the snipe.
You get another clean first blood though from Spart. He's already got 2, and then
No, honestly,
you're down a man.
I didn't realize he hit the snipe, and I was like, wait, how are they? How are they? At advantage?
Yeah.
Did he hit that right off after he hopped off his POV, basically? Mm-hmm. So Breach, you're finding the first bloods, but well, you're not turning him into round wins. Last time it was Scrap that kind of took over. This time it was Neem in the mid round, aBeZy with 1, HyDra with 1, Neem with 2. Track side.
He's probably got a pretty insane vertical.
TJ.
Yeah.
I bet, yeah. I doubt that guy could jump onto his couch. Into the 3v3, Afro timing not terrific. May set up TJ for a double, but TJ can't get the double, so numbers stay with Thieves. On Purge. To try and make a play, and doesn't look like he's gonna get any opportunity. Oh, okay, I was gonna say any opportunity to do so, and then nearly the impossible happened, but he'll get dropped.
Well, BZ yet to die. Now up to.
It was done, but it was almost sequence where he just, like, had to keep shooting. He didn't have to recenter to the second, and well, with the NPC, people be getting melted. Mm-hmm. Tossed straight in the microwave. This thing's insane. I swear it's getting stronger. I swear it's getting better.
Yeah.
Or people are getting better with it.
Yeah, they're with it.
Neem looking for the angle, not finding anything early. The rest of his squad pushing out B fast. I was gonna say Afro in a position where he'll likely get caught. That's exactly the case. Sometimes you just play deep and safe from this site. If you get pushed up, who is it? Was it Trakes that we were commentating? Got caught there like so many times. If you want to be aggressive, you might get dropped. Streak is just going now for aBeZy. Up to 8. No, Hailstorm in his back pocket, and Boston getting clapped.
I mean, it's just so isolated.
With the death pole, you're just dead.
Yeah. Just feels like on this map, you have to give up a side. I mean, look at this sort of default strat here from Thieves. You're giving up A. You're just saying, all right, we're going to retake
it's like
this.
the spread and play for a pick, like, I guess works if your sniper finds one early, but if you don't find something right away, chances are you're getting a 3v2 type scenario sooner than later, or like a 3-on-1. Like Afro found himself in. A much needed first blood for Boston Breach. They haven't led to round wins though. The last 2 they got, and well, it may not here as well. I thought he had both. aBeZy with a bullet short, but he does get traded out. Scrap by himself.
Trolling.
Spinning, trolling, damage in, and trying to hunt him down. He's an idiot.
Just cooking in the kitchen with his grenades.
Well, if we had the realism IW1, it probably would be.
It's changing.
That's true. Changing. That's a good point, Joe. Streak invested. Want to make sure B is wide open. The only person there I think in top barn is Spart. Not sure if he has mute field or if he's about to be swung. I did not think a streak kill was going to happen, but aBeZy ends up getting a kill with it.
Just gets it into 10, so finds the kill, and then yeah, Spart was like the lone guy. I thought they were just gonna hunt him down, but with the kills, there you go. Maybe that player in 10 was like, did the missile already land? Well, I guess you're taking the 50-50. Which door is it on? Yeah, TJ's just like, there's no. Well, it even hit on the outside.
Yeah. Wait, that's. I assumed he wrapped it in the window. But okay. Large missile goes boom.
Sorry about that, TJ. Yeah.
And TJ is probably frustrated with that death. Grouped up and pressuring our Boston Breach down track side. aBeZy's in a similar position where we saw Afro get caught. He's playing it more aggressively.
When does he go?
HyDra gets pushed out in the back, and that's the cue for aBeZy to go. He's got to make a play. He might be able to get 1 or 2 for you. That'd be the difference. It's just going to be 1 Afro on 25 HP. Was almost the second to drop. Neem last alive and traded out. Breach will get the round. HyDra's going to be the low man on a mission over towards B. at least for now. Or maybe just throwing some utility for a fake. I think that was the case. Maybe just toss this stun. And he's wrapped back with the team now. They're grouping up, taking some space mid. Scrap, they have no eyes on that at all. And that is the easiest kill Scrap is going to get in his career. Oh my God, that's 3 and he wants the ace.
Yeah.
Spin in circles for me.
Hunt it down.
Get some bullets in, but can't finish off the ace. HyDra will get it done. No one had eyes mid. No one was watching the window. 26. He fries, but the team unfortunately comes up short. Opening break off though will go the way of breach. So coming out on a strong foot here, at least in the opening moments. Now, can you turn this into an opening objective score? HyDra can't win his fight. All the fights going the way of breach. They've gotten to the courtyard. Usually you get here and it turns into the score. Hasn't yet. Neum got one. Neum can't get the last one. It's been scooped and the score is in. I wondered if that you just talked about their defense. I thought it was literally going to be a clutch defensive stop because you said many times you get to that courtyard, it's almost a score like all the time.
Yeah, and well, that's why, right? Just come off spawn and you just don't really have that break off. So nice start here from Boston Breach.
We had that theme, I swear. It was like through Major 2 qualifiers and Major 3 qualifiers where I kept saying to you, I was like, Joe, why do the worst teams win overload constantly in these like 3-1 losses? Let's see if that's the case here. There was a stretch. That hasn't really been the case as much lately, but I swear to God, every other series, it was a 3-1. And
that's
like,
everyone was playing Den. Like, Den,
yeah.
It's kind of weird. But Boston, they just run up the street. I mean, nobody really has the info. You're worried about the pinches if you are Thieves. Never happened. Yeah, no, they're just playing them straight up.
So an early deficit. Thieves will be tested in this map. They're just not winning many gunfights right now. You just look at the top left. I mean, Neum's even, but outside of that, you're floating around double negative. And Purge is killing you like that. This is going to be a 3-0 advantage. This is just incredible from Boston Breach in the opening 2 minutes of this first half.
And this is one of those maps, this is what I talk about map bull, where you have them in a trap. You're about to win this one in 2 minutes, but I'm not sure how much LADs are going to continue to play this map.
Yeah. Listen, their overload's been great, but that wasn't great into a second half. The streak's still alive and well for all Breach. The break off went their way and they never really looked back. I mean, Thieves just need a better break and they're getting it right now. 2 will drop. I thought the players lined up for a second there, but you get an answering score in the opening 20 seconds.
Well, that's the same thing. You had 2 guys from Breach.
It was not for aBeZy. That might have been another Breach score, but aBeZy gets 3 for you defensively.
Yeah, that's that defense we kind of talk about, just those clutch plays, but they had none of those in the first half.
Because there was no defense, yeah.
There was 0, okay. Well, aBeZy just jumps out the window, gets that trade, and I think aBeZy wants to get to Scrap. Scrap's probably saying, yo, I am all the way up through B. There is nobody here. You will have to get your own mid-cut. Boston, they know something is up, and well, they got to deal with this guy, but he puts the damage in, so it's all down to 1.
Enough damage that aBeZy needs 1 less bullet there for the pistol kill. Back within 2 now. aBeZy's streak really from the defense forward. He got 3 defensively, got 3 as he pushed up with the destroy. And this lead for Breach, nearly a distant memory. The 3rd bucket about to go through. Back within 1, go Thieves.
Okay, well, maybe what
this is a strong side.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
Mid-map guy you lost. I think it was aBeZy that was around EMP spawn. It's a multi for Purge in that sequence. HyDra is trying to maybe get lost. He finesses enough that the trade doesn't come through, and now that is gonna, I was gonna say, that's Spart maybe not hunting far enough for the kill. I thought was gonna turn into them both getting caught and dropped.
In Breach, they were playing really aggressive off their kills. Now they're sort of just like slowing things down, trying to control EMP, which will work. But the problem is 1 set of deaths or a Hellstorm gets called in, which they do have, and then it's a tie game. So you got to be careful playing this sort of game. Just trying not to let it leave this middle street.
HyDra is kind of out of the play for now.
Yeah, they both
He's
are.
all the way on the other side. aBeZy the one to do it. Spart with some ludicrous pistol shots, and you get 1 back. Now up 2 with a minute to go.
I mean, it's just the headshots, right? We saw it earlier today from Sky. One of those comes
That kill was
in.
insane. That kill was insane. Spart gonna call in his streak, and he's the thing, guys, need to buy a little bit of time to make it so they can't get 2 scores in with the remaining time. He's got 2 with the streak. aBeZy gonna counter with his own streak to try and even the numbers. They have to stop this score. This one is done. The fact is, I mean, they're running out of time to even get it done. They score.
Yeah, Purge just jumps into the top rotation, so he's just hanging out. Able to stay alive. You have to be worried here, because as soon as you die here, it's just right up the street. You have a scoring chance, but Afro's going to find one. It is down to TJ to play a little defense, and that should give him enough time, or at least his teammates enough time to get involved.
Yep. They'll hold the line. Breach. Staying alive with the series, and really, I mean, for them, it's all just 2 minutes in that first half.
Yeah.
2 minutes, they put through 4. And honestly, I mean, they get quote unquote beat in the second half, but they did too much damage in the first.
They're able to play. Sometimes when you're a team at a tournament, like, sometimes there's a map that like you're not very good at, and it just clicks on that weekend.
Yeah. I think COD's always been, I don't know if day-to-day is the right phrase, but it seems that way. Like something just clicks, you get hot, and you're like, oh, I don't care, we'll play that.
Yeah, we'll play it.
Screw the coaches.
Scrims have been awful, but it's working now.
Yeah. Neem up over the top and flushes through too. All time to Thieves here early. And also, is what they struggled to do really until the third set of rotations in the map 1 was just have a hard point where they put up like 40 plus. Breach was breaking over and over and over again. Well, Thieves set the tempo here early.
And I can't believe Liam stays alive there. Impressive two-piece, able to dodge all the nades and get ugly. You have to hold, and so far you are, but HyDra is still alive in the back.
They got 44 seconds on this P1 without trophies. That's pretty damn good, that's for sure. Second break chance for Thieves coming in. aBeZy finds a pick, HyDra finds a pick. It's ARs out for everybody on these long-range street fights.
I mean, TJ's on 5 in a row, but like those 5 were just to like sort of hold the line and hold the spawns. But now you can see he's on 6, and well, they do a darn good job recovering.
Great job staying alive, great job waiting for the help, and yeah, you're gonna turn this into a little over 40 points with the rest of it. Thieves have to give this up and rotate, maybe leave a couple to try and trap them in or thin the transition for Boston Breach. They're gonna send one around the long way. That'll be HyDra. They'll take a route. HyDra should have some freebies here in a second. I think he gets one and gets an assist on another, so played beautifully there by Thieves. And they get those kills right as new pops, so this is kind of turned into a little natural pinch with the new spawns plus the players coming in from old. Breach with a chance to maybe catch them.
And I think it's just like, yeah, there's some splits due to, as you said, the new hills spawn. So it's just a question of, all right, where are they? If you get to all those kills with like 3 to 5 seconds left, you know they're spawning out at old, you can get into your setup, but you just kind of know it is tough to block both sides on this hill. So things are going to get messy.
Yeah, like 1 spawn with old and 2 spawned out. Yeah. And that's just, I don't know, it's just the timing of it. It can get real awkward. And it kind of leads to Breach getting a break, because even after that, like, first sequence, I think the 2 Thieves players, instead of spawning out like left side, spawned all the way out P4, and then you got the close like shower spawn for Boston. So, like those 2 like team spawns were absolutely ass for Thieves. Honestly, that could not have worked out worse. But they're up 20. Early P4 to Breach.
Well, and you saw it. I mean, aBeZy was shooting 2 in the back. Those were the 2 players. A nice setup there at P4 for LA Thieves, but instead it is Boston with early control. But now you can see HyDra's going to spawn up next to aBeZy. There's only 2 players on the hill, but TJ trying to do what he can with Purge to finesse and buy as much time as they can. Is Boston able to take that map 3, fighting here in game 4? Let's hear the comms of Breach.
I'm bumping you. I need it back there.
I'm looking top. One guy top. He's flanking top window.
No, spawn
Upstairs, aBeZy.
Ali, one shot. 2-0. Ali on me. Ali on me, front door.
There's still Ali on me. Front door. On the back.
Ali dead.
One shot. I guess front alley. Front, we can front. Good.
Nice.
Let's go. I don't see anything else.
This one more.
They're all new.
Should be good. Yeah, one spawned up. Pay skills. I'm going right.
Deep right. Trap.
Right, that nice. Give me close spawn you. Give me spawn you, bro.
I'm looking at it.
Ready, challenge.
I'll see you. Are you on him?
Yeah, I'm on
in the corner.
Alright, should be good.
Probably deep. Nice job, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna push left. I
need the guy time. I need it.
Hold that. I just top me.
Y'all might hit to the left, okay?
One shot. Right.
My spawn dubs. Top out. We need him dead. I'm pinching P2. They're gonna spawn out now. One shot. He's low.
I just book out of time. I spawned P2.
I'm nading over, bro. He went back to time. 2 on time. 2 there. I naded over time. There's 2 on the hill, okay? I naded 1 time.
I need it too.
Only 20 on this, bro. Only 20 on this.
Could be front.
One shot,
Two right side, got one. aBeZy,
Let's go. I'm flying this guy.
Yeah, he's close.
No dead.
Nice.
All
Spawn ups. All spawn ups.
They're gonna hit to the left. They're gonna hit to the left. I don't have your cross, Marcus.
I'm gonna pick up deep left.
I'm looking at my hole. Do not have your cross. I'm looking at my hole.
I'm going to I hear you. I'm 18.
Bro, we killed it.
Two deep left.
Three left.
Okay, I'm trying to
one
stay
might
up.
be slow front. There's three on the left.
I hear you.
Yeah, put him in.
aBeZy in the back.
Nice. All in the back now.
D back elbow. D back elbow.
Close, scrap. Dead.
D back elbow. Two guys elbow.
I'm maps too, guys. Might fly me. One my deep left. Bus stop weak. Free friends out dead.
I have your top.
Bus stop again.
I need time.
One shot bus stop. I have two bus stop timers. Nice. One shot bus stop.
Hey, Bail did. One shot. Take your time.
Last guy.
Keep that weak, bro. Bust up.
I'm trying 18. Bus stop, name me.
I'm naming time.
Bro, bus stop, Niam.
I'm waiting 18. One time, one bus stop.
Time, good. Nice, good shit. Give me mail, maybe.
Backside hill,
Nice
good.
shit, bro. Three, last guy. Scrap. I'm going
Push out. Spawn trap. Mail, scrap. You're gonna be holding me.
I'm in you in the corner.
Hold weak. I want trash, bro. Scrap spawn back, I think. Alright, aBeZy and Dojo. Here, yeah, on the fucking front side hill.
I'm waiting, you guys.
I want me close. Dojo,
Breach trying to work on the reverse sweep. They're up 50 with a chance to push this to 5.
I mean, yeah, they 41 time, and it's just a great P2 hold to give themselves a 40-point lead. But here is a nice hold so far. I was going to say at this P3, but now things are getting messy. HyDra's trying to do what he can inside of showers, and well, it is going to be 2, and that's going to allow his teammates to get there and reinforce.
I think he's lucky TJ hadn't got back to full HP yet. He was still pretty weak, so it's an easy double for HyDra, but it's a significant one in the moment. But after I say that, it comes down to a one-on-one for a second with the spawners trying to get back in time. Both players take a ton of damage. HyDra tries to find maybe a timing to lurk away or find a different angle, and he's going to get cut down. It's chaos here inside this point. Thieves are still fighting and in this game, but
even in Black Ops 4, this area of the map was just always chaos, right? You're hitting slides. There's so many timings with all the headies. You're just going back and forth in between rooms.
But the problem with Thieves last time, like I think the spawns were a little goofy, but this time at least, like you secure rotation here with a chance to take the lead. I think that's what really unraveled was 3 to 4 last time through. This time doing enough to still hold. You just lost a couple of players. The pressure to the people inside of the point. I was so confused how he died there for a second. The second player behind him. Scrap got one before he dropped.
Yeah, you've just been holding though from the hill. And I mean, Scrap was doing a good job just staying alive, but you just didn't have spawns and was thinking about pushing through, but you had top control. So Breach, they've been very patient on this break and they would love to split this time, but Scrap right back to it. NPC in hand, he's able to find 2.
They recover a bit after getting broken. Now back to a P1 where they open things up with a clinic. Gonna try to do the same here. Scrap still NPC in hand. I was saying they're both looking the opposite way. I'll be worried about the pressure coming the other way. Purge is gonna double from him to get onto the point here early. 45 for the double.
That's another hill where like you did 99% of it, and then one player just pops a 2-piece. But as soon as I say that, it's a 2-piece from Niam, and now it's TJ and Afro is. Yeah, some chaotic hardpoint here today.
They sure have. TJ's had a bunch of clutch doubles, I feel like, leading to his team, getting a whole bunch of time. Same with Purge, really. The SMGs, well, basically everyone's got an SMG, but they've been turning up.
But the key for Breach is, again, you have the P2 spawns. They've done this every single time, making sure they have the left side locked down. You see TJ making sure nobody is working that street. 18 seconds left. I thought he was going to win that.
He did not.
And now you're going to spawn out. That was the kill you needed.
It's going to get interesting now. One more guy in the back. Spart is going massive for you again. 6 HP in a dream. He got you 2, though. Finally traded out, but the fact is now you're going to have numbers towards rotation because the first guy to come help will be aBeZy from Thieves. It's another just ginormous double from Boston Breach.
Yeah, now you have P2 spawns. This is the difference throughout this map is they have locked down this hill, controlled it from the get-go. As well, Thieves, it's desperation time. You're just running up this street, and as dominant as maps 1 and 2 were, we might be headed to a game 5. Something with this Breach team versus the LA Thieves name, I don't know what is happening.
Well, it just feels like, you know, we're Breach, Thieves have been a good team about just like trading efficiently. Like that just didn't happen here. The multi-kills just were so insane from Boston Breach.
And I mean, Niam, he's got 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the hill. The guy's trying to do what he can, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Game 5. all day.
Yeah, that's what should have be in the final for me that I wasn't sure. And then they got to the major and we're fine.
But they definitely have their maps where there's still work to do.
I forgot about that. Yeah, they had like some really good wins and then they just like lost their last 2 series to bad teams. Three as a couple gunfights continue here in Zig. HyDra staying out middle. Okay, it looks like he's backing up to his teammates in kitchen. They're gonna wrap all the way back laundry side. Bomb is moved up into ring, and well, all 6 players are about to meet and greet. TJ's already pushed up to the window.
I was just saying, I don't know. HyDra saw that he was spotted because you're gonna see, I mean, Breach haven't even planted the bomb and they're just like holding laundry. They knew that push was coming in. And if he doesn't see that player, LA Thieves are probably thinking, all right, let's catch them on the bomb. Maybe we get a good timing. And it's the exact opposite.
You think I was just seeing HyDra on the wrap out? HyDra tries to catch timing with the player on. And for Thieves, it's just trying to find the timing to get the plant down. Scrapping up damage that TJ's out of there. And behind that damage, I think they opt to get the plant down. Now here comes a retake, and one just like walks right underneath Scrap, so that's gonna be a freebie. aBeZy now, looking to get involved. He'll get traded out. Beautiful trade. Last person is HyDra. And I'd have to watch that back, but some angle was missed there with their setup that he literally walked right past Scrap.
Slid through.
Purge going to work early.
I mean, ever since Overload, Spart's just been frying.
Purge finds the blood. Scrap ripped out of it. Afro timing through the smoke. Can't quite connect to finish the kill. Spart's got to finish it, and he does. What? This guy have X-ray vision.
Okay.
Saw a name? I don't know.
And now he's just trying to buy time for his teammates to get there. And well, I thought he did. And it's just going to jump down to a 1v1.
I was about to say, like, Spart would have the trade, but the smoke's there. And then he made that look so casual.
So easy.
So casual.
Oh, yeah, I know where he's laying.
It was like he had Amos. It just flicked right to him. Why are pro players so good in smokes? Spart. 4 straight, and he had a bunch of clutch multi-kills in that. Map 3 and 4. Looking to clutch up here. HyDra spots him. And we'll finish the kill. So again, it looks like they want to bully their way out to ring, but well, they're going to get met by Boston Breach. And yep, Scrap will get his kill. Now the question is, does Scrap square up for another fight and die? The fact is he's not alone right now, though.
Yeah, there's the info. I mean, there's a chance like you wrap this back towards B, and well, with Afro stun, they're going to stay there though, but this might help.
I mean, if you could think, if you're Scrap's teammate, you think he can get a one-on-one gunfight consistently, you're saying take that every time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, yes.
Just sometimes it's not a one-on-one.
No, it's not. It's not, but the lurk from HyDra, gonna pay dividends. Purge checks it, but checks his late, gets damage in, but it's not gonna be able to be traded out. Afro.
Or he just hits the timing.
Him.
Yeah, no, Afro just goes. He's like, I'm gonna leave you, and catches the timing. He makes this playable for Spart in a 1 versus 2, but HyDra and Peace. Again, you are here early if you're Thieves, not the entire squad. Well, now it will be, but you can already see Scrap and aBeZy locking this down. An efficient trade so far.
Scrap gets you the first again. Nice little snap from Spart, but can't finish it. Purge and Spart try to bring this back into 2 versus 3. HyDra has taken her out and behind on his streak, trying to maybe set up some freebies when his teammates engage on the other side.
Yeah, it's just tough for him because he has an NPC. And the last 2 players both have the M15, so he's waiting for his teammates to get there, and that's exactly what I was talking about.
Well, there goes Destroy Superstars, and they're putting on right now.
He had a Hellstorm as well on the side of HyDra, so he was able to earn that before he got taken down. Bless you.
Thank you. My sneezes are loud enough. They come through your mic for sure.
I'm sure they do.
Scrap's only got 2, but they are 2 first bloods. HyDra right back to the lab. Out of my sneeze and into the action. Triple positive. Just moving and grooving, and where Breach found success in the opening 2 rounds, there has been nothing for them here outside the 1 versus 1.
At least throw a shoulder towards it.
No, but I just feel like, yeah, a player, whether it's Hossie water or they pull here, popping up and get free too, like, it just shouldn't probably happen at this stage of the game. At least not very often. Scrap adds his 3rd kill and 3rd first blood.
They pulled out the sniper, switched it up, and HyDra has just been swimming. It is summertime, and he loves being in the water.
He is very, very wet. Afro
is also very wet with his fountain.
That's true. He's just thirsty. 2 versus 4. Able to take the first. Can't.
I think he was using it as a bidet, actually.
He might have been. Got to keep that clean. No one wants an itchy butthole, Joe.
Not in the summer.
No. Thieves. Just in takeover mode.
Oh.
Maybe goes for the player out basketball court. Scrap gets another first blood. He has 4 kills and 4 first bloods for you. aBeZy. Caught. Afro with the position inside.
Well, the key is after you go for that player, I mean, where HyDra goes for that player basketball with the missile and then tries to do it with the gun, and he ends up getting caught. So now it's a 2-on-2.
Scrap trying to find a kill that's not a first blood.
He's trying.
Hasn't gone for him.
What are these timings?
That was insane. For Purge, now to seal the map, they try to spot the last person. Spart kind of threads the needle here.
Yeah,
gives himself a one-on-one. Timing's insane in Laundry. Round and around we go. Spart. Scrap for the map.
Dude.
That was a circus. That was
spotlight. aBeZy, I don't know if you heard that last one, but Ant's saying you're back. Is it the maps? Is it the gun? What's working for you right now?
I feel like it's just a combo of everything. You know, our team, like our teamwork and everything is getting way better as the seasons went on. And I feel like obviously the meta, with it being more, you know, subs on the map whenever we need it. And then also just, I feel like I said, overall our team and everything has gotten so much better as the years went on with our teamwork and stuff.
Abe, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the team right now. You guys are coming off with a big win and another best of 7. What is it about these longer series that you think gives you the edge over top squads like Optic?
I just think our map pool is like super deep right now. I definitely think the map set like changing helped a lot because I feel like the older maps, I guess like Blackheart and Colossus together, I feel like it was more just like a bang out, just like, you know, head bash. You didn't really have to think much. And I feel like with this team, I feel like we thrive on maps where you actually have to think. So I think that's helped too.
Big brains, got it.
Absolutely. What happened in the middle of this away from you guys and then the Hardpoint on Gridlock? Can you talk me through those 2 maps? Because they were entertaining for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just think we got like a little lazy. I feel like we let the foot off the gas a little bit, which obviously like it is what it is. And then I feel like we bounced back in the game 5, which mattered most. And I'm happy we won the map.
So aBeZy, one quick follow-up, just recalling the last couple titles for you. You know, towards the end of the season, the team's kind of fizzled out a little bit. Obviously, you guys are peaking right now. What are you preaching to the rest of the team to not have that happen again with this squad, which is what may have happened in years past?
I just feel like you know, going into champs and like EWC, I feel like we want to be as polished as possible. You know, basically just making sure we're not getting complacent, because that's the biggest thing. I feel like getting towards the end of the season is I feel like our team right now, we're so good. I think if we don't get complacent, we actually keep putting that 110% effort in every day, then, you know, we're going to come out on top.
Heck yeah.
Abe, speaking on past a little bit, I want to know about your comfortability in this game as we're kind of heading towards the later half. Where does this land for games for you? Where's your confidence at right now? Saying 100% is we're winning champs tomorrow based off of your own personal performance. So obviously I don't want you to speak on your other teammates.
I mean, I'm super confident. I feel like I always get better as the year goes on. I feel like every season, I feel like towards champs, I'm like hitting final form. So I think, you know, we keep it up as a team and we'll be there winning.
Sure.
Congratulations on the win tonight. It took you 5 maps, but you got the job done.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's aBeZy, and that's LA Thieves staying perfect, looking clean. And we got to wrap up today's show by reminding you that one team that we expected to go clean has now got a blemish. Optic with